Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a quick demo slash review of a new brow product that they just released into the drugstore, and that would be the Brow Stylist Definer by Loreal. So this is it right here, and I am pretty happy to see this guy in the drugstore because I feel like brow products is something that the drugstore really lacked. There isn't really a lot of go-to brow products in the drugstore, so this was a great addition. So right off the bat, I just want to talk about the packaging. It's just very sleek and has gold writing on it. And it says right here on the front, Brow Stylist Definer. So on the one side here, we have a little mini spoolie. And then on the other side is where the product is dispensed, right here. So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking that this really is reminiscent of number one, the NYX Micro Brow, and number two, it's also very reminiscent of the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I believe it's called. There are 3 shades for this particular product, and I picked it up in the darkest shade, which is Dark Brunette. So I tend to like to wear my brows in a very dark brown color simply because I have jet black hair. Well, not jet black, but I have that natural black hair, so it kind of looks jet black, but it has that kind of like brown tint to it when the sunlight hits it. So that's why I tend to go for very dark brown brow products. In terms of the amount of product, this actually has 0.003 ounces of product, which is actually the exact same amount in the Micro Brow by NYX. Y'all know that L'Oreal brow products, or L'Oreal products in general, just tend to be a little bit more expensive in comparison to some of the other cosmetic brands at the drugstore. So I think found this for $12 or $13.99, somewhere in that range at Shoppers Drug Mart, which we all know Shoppers Drug Mart is super expensive. So I actually ended up going to my local Walmart a few days after that, and I found the same product, and of course it was like in the $7 to $8.99 range. So of course I returned the one that I bought from Shoppers Drug Mart, and then I kept the one that I bought from Walmart. So yeah, if you are in Canada and you're looking for this product, definitely try to find it at Walmart instead of going to Shoppers, because you're going to pay at least $3 to $5 more for this item. When it comes to the coloring of the actual product, it is very dark brown. And I'm just going to swatch it on my hand for you guys, and I'll give you guys a close-up of this as well. So this is the actual color of the brow pencil, which I am feeling like it really pulls pretty gray, but of course I ended up putting it on in the demo and trying it out, and you'll see how that comes out. So this product actually only comes in 3 shades, which I thought was a little bit off, because I mean, you can't possibly fit so many different hair colors into 3 shades. So I don't know, I was just really interested in trying it out and letting you guys know what I thought of it, so I picked it up anyways. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into the demo, and you guys will see how this looks on my brows. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and just brush out my brows with the spoolie side and just pretty much lay them down for filling in. There is the tip of the product. It is pretty fine, so I can see what they were going for when they speak about the tip of the product being very small, so that you would be able to get very fine strokes, pretty much mimicking brow hairs. Let's go ahead and start filling in. So when I do my brows, I typically like to you know, pretty much like just get the shape down first, and then I will fill in once I feel like I got the shape down. And just putting the first stroke here, the color does look pretty good, but I can see that it is pulling very, very gray. But we're gonna go ahead and go through with it anyhow and just see how it turns out. It is very pigmented. I am pressing very lightly when it comes to the tail end right here, and I am still getting a nice straight line. I'm just gonna go ahead, carve out the top brow, or the top part of the brow. And I don't know if the camera is really gonna pick it up, but here on the top I can really see how gray this color is pulling. So I'm just pretty much gonna do as they say, do, you know, short flicks just so I can like make it look as natural as possible. And in this part here, you don't want to press down too hard, especially because the product is so pigmented. And I mean, if you do end up pressing down too hard, it could make your brow look like, you know, just like a big oil slick. So, you know, just take your time and go through and just fill in these sparse areas. Pretty much the first brow. If you even look at the contrast between my eyeliner, which is like jet black, and my brows, you can see that the brow is pretty gray. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, fill in this brow to match, and then what I'm gonna do after that is put some brow powder or some brown eyeshadow over the top of this one, just so you guys can see the difference in colors. I've pretty much filled in both brows, as you can see, and I still feel the same way about the color of this product. I mean, I feel like it doesn't look too bad, but I mean, if I was to go outside, I feel like it might look way too gray in comparison to my hair. Let me quickly go ahead and just put some brown eyeshadow powder. Well, it's actually a brown eyeshadow that I use, but I typically use it for my eyes and my brows because I just really like the shade of brown. Went ahead and set this brow with the brown eyeshadow, and I hope the difference is picking up. This one looks slightly darker, of course, and I think that really helps to show what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and even them both out, and we're gonna see how they look afterwards. Okay, so I'm back with both brows filled in. I've set them with the powder, which is a Rimmel matte brown eyeshadow in the color Dusk. So I personally like them with the brow powder over it, just because like it really warms up the actual color of the pencil. My final thoughts on this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil is, I don't know, like I like it because it's super pigmented, but I really feel like the color range is just super limited. This color in particular is the darkest shade in the line, and I really feel like they should expand it because this is not going to suit many people. This shade actually pulls very gray. After going back onto the site and checking it out, I looked at the swatch of this color on the website, and it actually shows very gray as well. So because of the color, I had to go over my brows with a darker brown eyeshadow just to warm it up a bit, because I really felt like the color was pulling way too gray on my skin tone. I don't know, I think I will have to say this is a pass, which is kind of sad because, like I said, the drugstore I feel like is really lacking some really good brow products. And I know I spoke about this being similar to the NYX, the micro brow, but I honestly think because of the shade range, this kind of is a flop for me. I mean, if you don't have a shade that's gonna work for anyone with darker hair colors, then it's kind of a bust. Let me know what you guys thought of the coloring of it, if you felt like it was gray or if you tried this product, because I really would like to know. Sometimes things really do end up looking different on camera versus outside and vice versa. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe down below. It's free. And thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.